Match Group out with some new numbers for its dating app Hinge. Platform recently surpassed its 15 million monthly active users globally. The company sought to bring Tinder back to growth. That app saw a 7% decrease in paying users in the second quarter. We're going to get into all of that. Joining us right now in his first TV interview since taking the helm back in February, Spencer Rascoff is Match Group's CEO. Welcome. It's nice to see you.
Good to see you, Andrew. Thanks for having me.
Former board member, now running the ship.
Yeah.
So what have you learned about dating?
It's important. It's existential. There's a loneliness epidemic and a mental health crisis globally, and it's driven by the fact that people don't have human connection. And I took this job because Match Group is one of the only companies globally that can make a dent in it. And it's important work, and I'm having a great time.
It's important work. Okay, so
sometimes human interaction can cause the mental issues, can it not? Does it always help?
Yeah.
So you have a portfolio of dating apps. And one of the things I've always been curious about is, and look, I'm married, so I don't know. What is the distinction in your mind between the different apps? What's the differences?
Our two biggest apps are Hinge and
Right.
Tinder. So Hinge is for the intentional dater. The tagline is the app that's designed to be deleted. It's supposed to be your last dating app. Tinder is supposed to be your first dating app. Tinder is for possibilities. You might find your soulmate there. You might find a short-term relationship. You might find anywhere in between. And then we have dozens of other what we call affinity apps. Those are apps that serve different user segments, like Archer, which is our gay app, or
Right.
Her, which is our sapphic app, or BLK for black users. And so we've got lots of different apps that serve different user segments.
Okay, so basically one's a hookup app and one's a marriage app. Is that the way to think about it?
But it's for possibilities, and that can be for all sorts of things. It's a
Okay,
big blank canvas.
is there more growth on the hookup side or on the marriage side?
Well, they're both huge markets. Right now, Hinge is growing faster, and we're proud of that. Hinge is on the path to be $1 billion business by 2027.
No, I was looking up Sapphic. So what did you just say?
I said, is there more growth in the hookup app or is there more growth in the marriage app?
What's the marriage app?
Well, Hinge is one of our many marriage apps. Yeah.
And what does that do?
Hinge is for hopefully you're finding your long-term love.
Oh, okay. Not already married.
Right. No.
Okay, because there's one of those too.
We don't have one of those.
Isn't there one of those?
That's Ashley Madison, right?
Mr. Right, not Mr. Right now.
Yeah, right. Okay. You work with me. I'm married too.
Right.
For 30 years.
And in terms of how you grow the business, how much of it is advertising? How much of it is really it's just a subscription business?
It's mostly a subscription
Right.
business, and that's important because we're trying to drive user outcomes
Right.
and bringing product innovation and AI focus to drive user outcomes, and users pay for subscription products.
So you just hit on the word I wanted to go to, AI,
Yeah.
which is how worried are you that people are going to start having relationships with AI instead of humans?
Not that worried. We're about driving human connection. I think human connection is primal. It's something that everybody seeks and needs.
Hard to consummate, Andrew.
I get that. Right, one of these is a hookup app.
You could help yourself, maybe, but I mean that's a crazy.
But there's
question.
a lot of people that are now talking
that's
about
way
this.
off in the future, isn't it? That's like that
dating has
Joaquin
gone
Phoenix.
down, right?
What was the Joaquin
Dating
Phoenix?
has gone down,
Her.
or not teenagers, but young adults are spending far more time online than they are out socializing, out dating, out doing anything else.
This is the loneliest generation. It's the most digital generation. They actually need our types of services more than anyone, but Tinder, in particular, hasn't innovated enough to deliver those user outcomes. That's one of the reasons that I'm so focused on turning around Tinder. We, for example, have a new feature on Tinder, which is a double dating feature, which has incredible resonance with Gen Z.
Somebody for me and my friend?
Exactly. So Andrew and I team up, and now we're looking at other profiles. We swipe on a pair, and now we're having a four-way chat, and then
it's not so awkward.
We decide exactly. It's not so awkward.
Right.
It's a group hang. That's exactly right.
Now you have added a whole bunch of AI features, though, as well.
We have. So, AI goes into everything that we do at Match Group. The beating heart of any dating app is the matching algorithm that decides who to show to whom. AI and machine learning power that. But then we use AI to improve the quality of one's profile. So we give real-time AI-driven feedback when you're creating a profile.
Like this sounds like BS. Be a little more honest.
Yeah, be a little more honest or be a little more descriptive. So it'll say, what's your favorite meal of the day? And you'll say brunch, and the AI will say, well, tell us a story about a recent brunch you had. And you'll say, it was funny when the waiter spilled food on me. And then the AI will say, then what did you do next? How did your friends react? And the final output of that is a much more interesting description of yourself, which is, which drives more chemistry as people are consuming that content. We also use it in the chats if you and I have been paired and now we're communicating and the chat sort of fizzles. we can use AI to help introduce new topics
If
that might
subscriptions
get
is
it
how
started.
you make money, is it not a benefit to you for people to hook up too quickly and find somebody and get off the app?
Yeah, it's a good question and a common misperception. We'll take a positive outcome any day. So my brother and sister, for example, who are both 31, just moved in with their significant others that they both met on Hinge at around the same time. They have told hundreds of friends and family that they met their person on Hinge. We'll take that positive word of mouth over the $20 a month that they were paying us anytime.
Okay, so Spencer, here's the thing I'm worried about. This is an AI question.
Yeah.
Do you remember, I think there was a guy, David Merker, or something like that, just back in like 2012, famously kept a spreadsheet of all the people he was dating, I think maybe on Match, actually, or something like that.
Don't know.
And was, ranking them and da-da-da-da-da. Do you think that people are going to use AI almost as agents on behalf of themselves to go communicate to the person that they are trying to match up with, so that, like, they make the language exactly what they think the other person wants, and then eventually are we both going to have agents talking to each other to figure out whether we match or not? Or is that what you're supposed to do on the back end?
Yeah, I mean, that's a bit of a dystopian future I don't think we're headed towards. The way we look at AI is it gets you to the good stuff faster.
Right.
So, I don't think it'll be my AI talking to your AI, but I do think it'll be my AI helping me, it kind of giving me advice, almost like a trusted friend,
right,
as I'm connecting with people, which can be difficult and scary for people. So it's not quite as dystopian, but it is AI-infused, AI-informed.
Interesting. Spencer, thank you for coming
You
in.
need one of those AI-equipped dolls or something. I mean, AI is not going to do it. They're going to make those eventually, I think. Don't you think? It's scary. Could you fall in love with AI? Is that? Don't you need a soul?
Didn't you see the movie Her? You saw it.
It was a movie. It was a movie.
Yeah, we believe that the future of human connections are safe and secure.